Hey there, good people. Positive vibes only. Much love from this side, man. Good energy till the end. Watch these videos. Crazy, creepy videos. Let's dive in. If you are new here, man, this is the place to be. It's only crazy videos and love, positivity only. Yo.
C'est bon?
This is very Kiminoarui. What type of creature is this? It has an eye in the middle at the forehead. Oh my god. I could not have imagined this.
Did you catch it? The number on the player's back appears to change. It goes from 21 to $J, then to 18. This fleeting change might be easy to miss upon first viewing, but once spotted, it's hard to unsee.
That previous video was very disturbing to me because people that come from Ireland that are watching or that country, please will you tell us if that is true, or because that is very sad, man. That baby, in fact, it's that girl is just a child. She was denied the medal. I don't know why, but maybe because of her color. All the rest were given in front of people. You can imagine the adults that were there, just fun, and they were celebrating. When someone, that is very sad. Share love from wherever you are, man. Do not criticize or hate people because of their colors. We are one. Good vibes only. Oh my god, what's up with this dude, man? It's an Englishman, white man with a chicken. Oh my god. Is this his pet? This is very, oh man, this pet looks real. He has the, oh, it's even being applied some jelly. This is very crazy. Manicure, pedicure on a hand. Oh my. Hey, I can't imagine. Yo, he has even shaved it some haircut for the hen. Yo, you can see the thighs are just shit. The hen is just walking with open thighs. You see? Yo, this guy, what's up? Yo, is this guy fine? Someone should check on him, man. Yo, this is definitely very exciting. It is a crazy, creepy. I don't know. Share your thoughts about this guy, man. And he seems pretty serious. He loves his pet. I love my pet too, but oh Oh my god. Here you can see there is applying jelly on those thighs on the backside. Yo, my. Even on the, yeah, what do you call this place here? Oh my, this is very creepy. Man. Yo, this heaven is definitely very clean. He must even have taught it a way of where it can go to release itself, the toilet. Yo, this looks like an educated hand. Oh my god. Yo. Oh my. But it looks surprised. It's even wondering, what's this guy doing to me? Look at the hand. Look the way he's holding. It is giving good vibes. This heaven is good vibes, man. And it is living good life. There's some people here. Ah, yo, what's up with this barman? This guy has skills. Yo, I've never seen this thing even in real life. You don't get to see this every day. Hey, where I come from, man, we don't see this. Can you make some porridge, tea, coffee? What? Yo, this is crazy. You guys tell me in the comment section what you know about this. Yo, where does he have to do all that? Is it some mixing? Yo, it's like he's making coffee. Oh, it's coffee.
So the first thing about a time crystal you'll see is that it has a repeating pattern in space. So you can see the crystalline structure here. It's definitely due to a repeating pattern of atoms inside of it that form this crystalline structure. But this also has a repeating pattern in time. Now watch if I just let this sit in my hand loosely. So the crystals are spontaneously flipping their position in time. So there's a repeating pattern with no energy input into it. So when regular atoms crystallize, they spontaneously organize into columns and rows in a three-dimensional lattice. And depending on what types of atoms they are, they create different structures. So the electromagnetic forces between the atoms arrange themselves into a structure where each atom occupies what's called a lattice point. So when an atom isn't in a crystal, it can be in any continuous place in space. But when it's inside of a crystal, it has discrete places that it can be. It can't just be anywhere at once like when it's outside of the crystal. So what we say a crystal does is it breaks the symmetry of space. Now since we know that space and time are inevitably linked together, that would mean that it would make sense that if crystals can have things that are discrete in space, then maybe they have points that are discrete in time as well. They can't occur anywhere in time, but only in two different places. So that at one point they're at one place, and at another point in time they're at another place, and that repeats in time indefinitely. So a time crystal breaks the symmetry of time, much in the way that a normal crystal breaks the symmetry of space. Now a weird thing happens when you break symmetry in physics. What that actually means is that you're actually breaking the laws of conservation. So in physics we have these conservation laws that state that energy must be conserved and momentum must be conserved. But in the crystal world, that's not always true. If your world is now inside of the crystal, you can have two vibrations traveling in the same direction, and when they actually collide together, they can go in the opposite direction. So this is called crystalline momentum, and crystalline momentum isn't always conserved. So because crystals break symmetry in space, it means that they're also breaking the law of conservation of momentum inside of them. And the same thing occurs for time crystals, but instead of breaking spatial symmetry, they're actually breaking temporal symmetry. For example, you can see when I set this crystal down that it just starts moving on its own. So basically we've created something that has perpetual motion. I'm not inputting any energy into it, but it's moving. So the law of conservation of energy is broken with a time crystal. Okay, so what I've just shown you actually isn't a time crystal. This is what's called a space crystal, or just a basic crystal. And I was actually moving this with a magnet. So why did I make a fake time crystal? Because the thing is, time crystals really do exist in real life. They're just too small right now to see. In 2016, scientists created the world's very first time crystals made out of 10 ytterbium ions. And what they did is they pulsed these ytterbium ions with a laser. And they checked the spin of the electrons in the ytterbium with time. And what happened is the spin of the electrons flipped at a regular frequency. But what's weird about this is it doesn't match the frequency of the input energy. So basically, they input energy at a lower frequency, and this flipping of the electrons comes out at a higher frequency. So imagine that you have a cup of Jell-O and you're tapping on it and you see it wiggle every time you tap it. That's never happened before. So now it has been very firmly confirmed that time crystals do exist. Now, how useful they are is a different story, because as of right now, we're not able to extract any energy from them. But what's weird about it is it seems like we're getting more energy out of them than we're putting into them. So the study of time crystals has created a whole new field of physics called non-equilibrium physics. And what this is usually we study things at an equilibrium state, thermodynamic equilibrium, where everything has kind of settled down into its lowest energy state. But in non-equilibrium physics, you constantly perturb the system and see what happens. So just like these time crystals, you're constantly perturbing it and you're seeing how they react. Thanks for watching another episode of the Action Lab. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.
That's too much physics.
So me and my son were checking out our potatoes here, and he happened to notice the potatoes look like they're growing a tomato. You can see one right here, and then there's a few more growing here and pretty much, all over the place. I had to look this up because I didn't know what it was. But apparently those little tomato-looking balls are filled with potato seeds. So you've got your seed potatoes and the potato seeds. We're going to pull one off and cut it open, see what's inside. So I've never seen this on any of my potato plants before. Is this something that is normal? Something that only happens in specific situations? Something that only happens for certain types of potatoes? Genuinely intrigued, and I think I'm actually going to plant some of these and see what happens. I love living on a homestead. Even when you're not looking to learn something, you end up learning something just like that.
Nature always teaches us to bring the best part of us, leaving the old us behind. So now this is a crab molting itself. It moves from the shell. Oh, this is crazy. This is how a crab grows. I didn't even know. Even coming from a place we play with these things or experience and see them in the water, I didn't know how they give birth. Oh, this is crazy, man. Did you know this is what happens? I'd like you to share your thoughts about it because I didn't know. Oh, which technology is this? Underwater technology of the crab or what? And about that previous video with the tomatoes and the potatoes, that is crazy. We grow those things here and I even myself did not know. Did you know those things? But I have learned something. I hope you also did, because this here in our community we are all about spreading love and trying to get us some bits of information that will educate us. Like now this have really educated me about crabs. I have even started respecting them. There was in a video, they were doing mathematics. If you saw that episode, there was a crab doing mathematics. So this explains why they have so much wisdom. If they go through all this process in just to become themselves, they might be having brains. They can do mathematics even more than some people. They're good, man. What do we know about crabs? Will you maybe take a crab for a pet? We have seen, as in those previous videos, how people take different animals for pets. Because you give them a soft life, good life, a pet, you can communicate with them, maybe in other ways, and you bond. You become one, just as we become one in a community. If you hit the like button and spread love from wherever you are, tell us a little things about what you'd like us to change about these videos or improve. Or even if you are entertained or love this channel, tell us. Because wow. Myself, this video surprised me every day, and this is crazy. Yo, I'd like you guys to really give us your genuine, honest comment, because it would really help for the growth of the community in large. Yeah. Positivity. That crab has lots of positive energy. If it can even manifest and become
There's a video of some kids in 1901 that are looking at a camera for the first time. It's wild.
Looking what?
Looking at a camera for the first time. Like trying to figure out why they're filming them. So they're filming these kids with a video camera in 1901.
1901.
And you're like, look at these people. Dude, you gotta understand, this is what our grandparents went through. These are hard fucking people. Like, look at that kid. These are hard people.
Look at him. Look at him with his thumbs in his pocket.
Yeah. He's probably thinking, can I rob this camera? Little hooligans.
yo, those guys look tough, just like people here.